camera off.
Oh, Christ.
This is attempt vlogging 2 since their other one was crap, and we've somehow gained a camcorder.
Yay!
I say somehow we've borrowed it off my parents.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a good camcorder. Has a flippy thing.
I love how that's all you're distracted by.
I'm easily distracted.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah, what are we going to vlog about? Tell the people.
Clumsiness, because we've been on the internet and we've run out of things. Well, I say run out, we never even started. Of things we could even vlog about in the first place.
Yeah, that's...
And it doesn't help, there's one little fly that keeps going around and you cannot help but just be like, oh yes, I'm concentrating on this is very productive.
What the hell is that? Where did the fly go? And then it'll go, and it'll be gone for like ages, and then it'll come back, and you'll be like... it just reappears out of anywhere. It's really nice.
And we have such an interesting vlog we're talking about flies.
Yeah. So, yeah, clumsiness. We're both extremely clumsy.
As proven by my horrific... What was it? Was it Saturday or
Saturday.
It was Friday. Friday. The afternoon I managed to take out an entire shelf by standing up from unplugging something, ripping it from the new plaster, ripping it off the actual metal stand and everything that was on it, including a telephone, going flying across the room with me weeping on the floor.
What was the instrument you used to cause this destruction, Hannah?
My head.
It was beautiful. I wish I'd been there.
My friend stood in the room, did not think, are you okay? All I could see was them on the floor in tears of laughter.
With your parents.
I then topped off the day by jumping off some ladders to get a pin stuck in my foot, to then hobble around like some broken golem.
Not as good as your sink story.
Yes, that's one that I'm never going to live down of. Please, for the love of God, somebody tell me I'm not the only one who sits on the edge of a sink.
I do it, I'm just...
I forgot how old this sink was and I sat on the edge of it and ripped the entire thing off the wall. Pointing out that this was when my mum was washing the dog. So she's busy trying to rinse shampoo off Jax, who's asleep over there.
Aww.
And I'm just happily propped up and all she hears is, crash! Oh, fuck. And turns around to see me holding the sink up. I'm not just talking about the top of it, I'm talking the entire thing ripped off the wall.
Oh, you're never going to live that one down.
No, not
it's
your
beautiful.
turn.
I'm not really like, I'm clumsy, but I don't do massive things. I just kind of, oh look, there's a shelf that I've walked into. I can't think of anything I've actually done that's appallingly clumsy. I've walked into doors and sunburned one of my arms for some reason. Don't know how that's happened. But I don't really...
Unlike me, who has a destruction bowling ball for a head.
Oh, actually, there was a time we went bowling, for my birthday. And so we were all bowling. And I had, the ball, and I was, gonna throw it backwards. And I picked up the heaviest ball, because I was like, it's just what I do. And it, gets the most down in this thing, apparently.
Beth Logic.
Yeah, Beth Logic. And I picked it up and kind of went to throw it backwards and let go of it. And it, kind of rolled towards my friend Rosie and nearly took her out. And she was
that was me you nearly took out.
It was you and Rosie, and then, the rest of our friends were all just stood there did Beth just throw a bowling ball? It was the most awful experience ever. Just, I thought I'd actually killed someone. It was awful. I never want that to happen again.
Yeah. This is why I fear spending time with her, because I just destroy, objects, inanimate objects, which...
I destroy people.
Yes. She woke me up this morning by dragging everything on the bed, off the bed, and I'm on a bunk bed, so that includes dragging me off, so I'm hanging upside down off the ladders.
She wouldn't wake up.
Finishing this by ripping open the curtains and singing Good Morning Sunshine at the top of her lungs.
It was a good experience. It was the best experience of my life.
No, according to you, the best experience of your life was cannonballing me away.
It was good.
She comes up with weird ways to wake me up, and I just decide to be evil and draw moustaches and just the usual on her while she sleeps.
I woke up with a moustache a blue permanent marker moustache. A curly one at that. It wasn't like it was just a little, ooh, I've done a tiny moustache on you as a joke. It went to like here. It was like, mwah. It was absolutely huge. She hung over the edge of a bunk bed with a lamp and her phone to take a photo. She couldn't not have photographic evidence. I woke up in the morning and I was like...
Can I point out, when before she'd woken up, it was already all over Facebook.
Yeah, there was already like 4 likes on this photo. I just woke up and I'd obviously squished my face or something in my sleep. Because I was like, why is my hand blue? And I was so confused and I was like, I'm going to go to the toilet now. But she's been real weird and she was like stood in front of the mirror and I was like...
I was trying not to laugh.
And I was like, why is my hand blue? And she was just in hysterics and I was like... I'm gonna go for a wee now, and like went and came back, and as I'd like gone to wash my hands, there's a mirror above the sink, and I was just stood there like, are you serious? Just had this massive moustache. It wasn't like even like it was good because it was all smudged at one side.
It's not my fault. When I drew it on, you kind of went like that, and that was it. I was trying not to laugh and wake you up.
You don't expect wet things on your face when you're asleep. You are going to rub it. Oh, it was a disaster.
It was funny though. You wore it all morning.
Yeah, because I couldn't be bothered to wash it off. I didn't want to have just a big red patch where I'd scrubbed half of my skin off trying to get it off. Would have been a disaster. It was a disaster. God. I hate you so much. You're like the worst best friend ever.
You'll find out in most of these videos we will tell each other we hate each other and question why we're friends with each other on a regular basis. Because we're morons and yet still decide to be friends.
It's not very good logic.
No, it's mainly because we bully each other enough to make it funny.
Yeah.
That is the laugh of Satan's spawn.
Oh, you're Satan's spawn.
No, I'm Satan's spawn.
Spawn. That's not a thing.
My grandma is Satan and it goes downwards.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not even going to ask where this came from.
Don't question logic.
Okay.
And it's fine, I don't have to worry about her finding this and trying to behead me of some form because she doesn't use a computer.
I'm pretty sure I just saw that fly.
Fly.
It's bad. I don't smell, honestly. We don't actually smell. Well, I don't actually smell.
I don't smell.
Ow! Yeah, I think...
There she goes.
Sorry, I thought I was right. It's really distracting me. But yeah. This has been our vlog on clumsiness.
Yep.
Not really though, we got distracted really bad. Sorry.
We ended up on a bit of a tangent. There's probably like 101 more stories like me horrifically face planting and ice skating or other unfortunate stories.
These will be told at some point. We'll get our stories heard.
Probably when we work out how to vlog properly. So.
Yeah. Probably.
So until then, you have our pity. I doubt anyone's watching this, as we discovered by our first video of getting
10 views.
10 views.
About 10 were us.
Yeah, I don't think anyone watched.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit desperate now.
Yeah.
But it's all good, and I'm going to stop this now before we humiliate ourselves anymore.
Goodbye.
Because I can't be bothered to edit this.
Oh, edit.